Hey, what up y'all? Mr. Cruz here, the littest teacher you never had, back with another video. Today's video is going to be really dope. What we're going to be doing is I had my boy P-Mac. This is actually kind of a video request on his part because he has some old Reason files, so from Reason 5, and I'm going to show you guys how you can take those old Reason files and then open them up and utilize all the new features that you have in Reason. I think it'll be like Reason 7 or above, because once Reason went to the SSL channel strip, those old files didn't work because you had to route them to the new SSL channel strip. So that's what we're going to be doing, or SSL mixer. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm doing this straight up cold. All right. I have not opened this file yet. Not opened it up before. We're just going to open it up, see what's in there, and then, you know, start messing around so that it works like you would normally find a project file in Reason 7 or above. All right. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so this was an old one that he was that I was showing, but all right, this one looks better. So I looked at an older one that he had because, again, this is my friend P-Mac. He sent this to me because I don't have any old Reason files, and this one has eight channels being utilized. And what you'll notice is that it'll only have one mixer, and that's because prior to, I want to say it's Reason 7. I could be wrong. Maybe it was Reason 6. We didn't have the SSL mixer, and so we were using the 14.4 mixer. I think that's what this one's called. 14.2. We were using the 14.2 mixer, and since now we have the SSL, all of these are being routed to one channel strip, and we're going to be changing that so that it matches exactly kind of what we have here. All right, so the first thing that I would want to do is I would want to look here. Let's act as if, because I know a lot of you guys probably have this, let's make as if we had a, I don't know, unison. Bam. All right, so let's make, because I want to be able to show you guys, because I'm sure some of you guys have utilized the send effects, and if you had send effects on there, I want to show you guys how you can route that so that your send effects are showing up over here on the SSL mixer, because I'm pretty sure that's something that you guys would want to know. But I'm going to do that last. Because that's probably the more complicated. All right, so first up, we're going to start out with this over here. So I see that we have our combinator going first. I'm going to turn my rack around, and then I'm going to hit K to declutter. And when I do that, it'll only show me the devices that are it'll only show me the cables to the devices that I have selected. Dang, your boy can't talk today. All right, so since we have 8 channels being utilized, I'm going to create 8 mixer channels. All right, so I just created one, and then I'm going to hit Control D to just duplicate it 7 more times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, this first one is labeled Combinator 1. Yep, so I'm gonna just keep it the same. All right, so I'm gonna label this one Combinator 1. And then all I'm gonna do is take this combinator and route it. Whoa, chill, sway, and route it out to this one. That's it. So now I haven't listened to it yet. So if I hit solo and I go over here, this is my combinator 1, I should be able to hear it. All right, see, and it's showing up here, and it's not showing up on the original one. All right, so that's literally what I'm going to be doing for every single one of these. Every single one of these channels on here, I'm going to be routing it to its own mix channel and doing it that way, so that way I can utilize the SSL. All right, so I'm going to fast forward this part so you guys don't have to see all the boring stuff that I'm doing, because I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, and then we'll get back to routing out our send effects. All right. Okay, so I wanted to stop here for a second because with Redrum, which I don't think it's even utilized anymore. Redrum had this Send 1 and Send 2 knobs back when it was utilizing the 14.4 line mixer. The reason was because you would be able to utilize whatever, I'm saying utilize a lot. Reason being is because you were able to tap into the send effects in your line 14.2 mixer and apply those send effects to Redrum using these knobs that you have right here. So because that's not necessarily the case anymore in Reason 6 and on, or Reason 4 and on, or whichever one, because that's no longer a feature that you really need to have because of the SSL mixer, unless you're still using the 14.4 mixer, then you really don't, there's no need to route this out to, there's really no point in having these send knobs anymore. I'm actually pretty confident that if Reason continues to progress and improve and make updates, that eventually those two knobs are going to be removed because they're kind of useless now. So with this one specifically, even though I've already routed the Redrum to its own channel strip, I'm not going to route the send or the chaining aux or our send outs because we don't really need those anymore. All right, moving on. Okay, so we're all done. We've routed everything out to its own individual channel. And if you look at our channel strip, I'm going to hit play. Actually, I'm using the control room out knob so that you can't hear anything, but you can see that it is working because each one of those is showing a signal coming through. We're not seeing anything on our mixer because this one right here was our line 14.2 mixer. And lastly, what I'm going to show you guys is how you can route or how to route your effects. So if you had send effects or if you had aux effects, how you can route those to the SSL mixer so that way you can still use the same effects that you had before. All right, so first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here. Okay, this one wasn't even routed properly. Whatevs. There's kind of two easy ways that there's kind of a pretty simple way that you can do this. I'm just gonna move this up here to where it's gonna be right below my master. And then if I right click it and then hit auto route, it should automatically route it to the mixer. So it should show up here at the top under unison, and then I can kind of apply whatever parameters that I had before. So literally that's it. It really just takes a little bit of work. It's kind of a little tedious, but it's definitely doable. And if you definitely have some fire tracks that you made in like old Reason files, I would say it's worth it to go back and reopen them so that you can utilize. If I say utilize one more time, so that you can go back and use all the cool features and the new rack extensions and all that stuff that you have. So since we're pretty much done with this one, I can actually delete all in group, and then I'm done. So I've got everything that I need right here. I would actually take it a step further and go to my Redrum and route each one of these to individual channels, but that's on you, whatever you want to do. And I've got videos on that too if you want to check those out. But again, shout out to PMac for sending me this old Reason file so that I can show you guys this, because I know a lot of you guys are going from old versions of Reason to new versions of Reason, and you probably have those questions. All right, it's your boy Mr. Cruz. Peace out, man. In the comments below, let me know how your quarantine is going, man. Mine is going pretty good. Like, honestly, I can't complain. It's nice to be home, and I'm fortunate enough to still be getting paid and still be doing my job from home. But let me know how your quarantine is going and how you're holding up. It's your boy Mr. Cruz.